Hey guys, welcome back. It is me, obviously. Who else would it be on this channel? I don't know what I'm saying. Hi, hello, welcome back. I am doing another favourites video today. So February favourites, yay! I can't believe it's March already. When did that happen? Like, time just needs to slow down, like way down. I'm filming this on a Saturday and hopefully going to be putting it up on a Sunday. Hooray! I really need to get it together. It's been really crazy at my new job. I've been there 3 weeks now and it's quite intense, and even though I finish at 3:30, it's like really draining, so I get really tired in the afternoon and blah 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 whatever. But I'm getting there, so hopefully, obviously you guys saw my video last week, so uploading one this week. We're gonna keep it regular. Yeah. And then, by the way, if you guys ever have any video ideas for me, feel free to leave them in the comments because I welcome your suggestions. So now that I've rambled for at least 2 minutes, let's get cracking. So February favourites. February for Australia this year was like really weird. The weather was like humid one day and then raining the next day, which is summer for us, like it's our raining season. But yeah, it wasn't great for like the face or the skin. It was because the weather was so interchangeable. It was like you just didn't know, your skin was so confused. So I'll start off with like makeup-y, cosmetic-y favourites, and then I've got a couple like not really random. Well, most of it's beauty, and then I have a random, so all good. So starting off with a favourite for February is the Airbrush Mineral Primer by Nude by Nature. That sounds really weird. It's only a little teeny weeny one. The reason I love this in February is, like I said, the weather was so ugh, that this was awesome for keeping my makeup on longer on those humid days where you just feel like your makeup is melting off, and even though it doesn't really help with the oiliness of your makeup because it's not really what it's for, it was really good for making me feel like less like my makeup was just melting off my face. So I did really appreciate this primer in February. I'm not really much of a primer person. I should be maybe, but now that I use foundation, I think I've seen what primer can really do for you if you're wearing foundation. So yeah, that was a good February favourite. This is just a 20ml Nude by Nature, all natural obviously. You guys have heard me talk about Nude by Nature before, so you guys know that it smells like outsideness, and yeah, that was my first February favourite. Next up, sticking with like makeup things I suppose, was the I don't have contour on today. I'm not great at makeup. Like, I can put it on like basic, but I'm not like a makeup artist. I'm not like, I do a bit of eyeshadow, and yes, I know that you have to like deepen the crease and all of that stuff, but I'm not a makeup artist. I've always been like enjoyed doing my makeup and obviously doing eyeliner and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not a big makeup artist. So I've had this, it's the AC on tour. I don't know if that's how you even pronounce it. Whatever. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about these guys. I've had this for ages. My sister got one and she was like, oh, just get one, you can just play around with it. So I did. It comes with like, you get a highlight. I think they're like, hold on, let's have a look. It's a contouring and highlighting kit. So I think the idea is that there's like 3 different highlights and 3 different contours. So this is basically what it looks like inside if you haven't seen one, but I'm pretty sure most people will have seen this and know what it is. So as you can tell, I use this one down the bottom, and I also do use the highlight quite a bit as well. So when I first got this, I was only using the highlight because I know a lot of people have said this is not a great contour kit. I do agree with that. It's not great to blend. It's not a great blender. It kind of just on your skin. It's really hard to blend it in, and if you put too much on, that's it. All hell has broken loose. You need to start over. So in saying that, I'm also not a makeup artist, so I'm not great at like blending techniques either, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, like blend it until it doesn't look stupid anymore. But the reason this is in my favourites, now that I've basically just slagged it off, the reason it's my favourite is because I did use it quite a lot in February. Instead of, I'm kind of a blusher person and an eyeshadow eyeliner person, but I was kind of using this instead of using blusher, and I sort of taught myself, and my sister helped as well, how to like contour better and all that sort of stuff. They do give you like a little guide on the back, but that doesn't really help because it's like, doesn't tell you how much you need to use or all that sort of stuff and whatever. So I use this a lot in February as an alternative to putting on blusher and the eyeliner and mascara, because it kind of just adds a little bit more like definition in your face, and then you don't need to go full throttle when you're wearing contour. I don't feel like it's a good alternative. So it's like, oh, you look like you're wearing makeup, you look kind of nice without having to go and spend that a little bit longer with your eyeliner and everything. I have obviously worn the contour with the look, everything as well, but it's kind of time consuming. So when I just sort of was like doing a bit of a base, bit of foundation, bit of powder, bit of contour, bit of mascara, good to go out the door. So that was, I used that a lot in February. I may continue to use it in March, but I am currently seeking a different contour. I'm yet to find one that I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I'll give that a go. So if anybody does know of any really good ones or any alternative contour, like I have a friend who's a makeup artist, she doesn't use a contour, she just uses like a bronzer, but she's a makeup artist, so she can do whatever she wants. But yeah, if anybody does know of any really good contour kits and highlight kits, that'd be great. I'll probably still use the highlighter in this, but anyway, rambling. The next thing we're going to talk about is still kind of makeup related, but it's brushes. So quite recently I was kind of looking at my brushes, so I was like, oh, I need some new ones. You just need new brushes. I use the new By Nature ones and they are so soft, like they're really good brushes. But I did it, I spent the money and I went out and I got some Real Technique brushes. Luke used these in the video I put up last. I have cleaned them since Luke used them, but obviously I use them like almost every day, so they get kind of grubby. But I went out and I bought the Real Techniques stippling brush, obviously for foundation. And I also got a set of like eye makeup brushes. So they come with it's an accent brush, a brow brush, a base shadow brush, a deluxe crease brush, and it also comes with like an eyeliner brush, but I don't use like pop liquid eyeliner, so I don't really use it. Sometimes I use it to do a little bit of eyeshadow like in the creases or whatever, but it's tiny, so I don't really use it that much. But yeah, so I only purchased these in February. So obviously they have been a massive February favourite. I haven't found myself reaching for any other brushes or any of my other brushes at all. In saying that, sometimes it is nice to sort of mix it up a little and go back to old brushes and that sort of stuff. But because I haven't really used foundation before, this is the only foundation brush that I have, so I'll probably just go back to this one. I never changed from it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so soft, really good, really good quality. I'm obviously they're not cheap. But if you do decide to invest in these, once you got them, you will not regret it, and you're not going to need to like really get other brushes, so whatever. I'm not, obviously I probably will still go out and buy other brushes because that's just what you do. But yeah, glad I invested, and I've been loving these, or loved them in February, and will probably continue to love them through March and the rest of the year. So there you go, but I purchased them in February, so very, very happy with those. Lived up to expectations. Next thing we're going to talk about is nails. Classic. I usually, yes, always have my nails done. My nails are disgusting at the moment. Like, they're really short and they've got that, like, if anyone is like me and always has their nails done and then they get them taken off for like a little rest, they do that thing where like the old nail where you had the nail stuck on, like your nails just look really disgusting and they have like lines all over them and they're like peeling, like your nail is peeling, like it's not nice. But anyway, So in between those phases, every now and then, I go through phases where I'm like, yeah, I want to get my nails done all the time. Yeah, I can afford it. Like, I'm just going to have them done all the time. It looks so much nicer. Then I get them taken off. And I'm like, oh my God, why am I doing this to my nails? So I go through really weird periods where for like a couple of months, I'll always have my nails done. And then another couple of months, I'll have them taken off. I'll give my nails a rest. And then I'll go and ruin them again. So in between those times, at the moment, I don't have any nails on. I do like to have a month or so where I don't have anything on. But when I have a really icky phase where I'm like, I need to cover up my nails because nail polish is not going to do the trick, I'll buy like stick-on nails. And I'm really weird about stick-on nails because they're fiddly, they don't last very long. You don't want to invest money into them because they're stuck on for a week and then they fall off, or you lose one, or it's a disaster and then one doesn't fit saying that it didn't. But I heard a lot about Elegant Touch nails, so I went out. This is just the one of the packs that I got. I actually got 2 of these and then one of, I think it was called Sparkle or something. They were like black and like glittery or whatever. But yeah, so I got some of these. I actually had to order them. They sell Elegant Touch in Australia because I think they're British from what, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're an English brand. So they do sell them here, but it's like assorted ones, so you can have a really, it's kind of like touch and go when you go into like Priceline, or you can get them from Coles or Woolworths. You're never really sure which ones you're going to get. So I ordered 3 packs online from ASOS because Elegant Touch, the brand, doesn't deliver to Australia, but ASOS stocks them, and so I got them from there. So I got 2 of these blue ones and they're like matte and they're really pretty, and then one of those sparkly ones. And then in between, while I was waiting, I went into Coles and just picked up like a pink pair. So these ones come with a glue, but then the black ones are like stickers, and so are the pink ones. So these are really good for in between while I don't have my nails done and whatever, because you can just stick them on. They don't last that long. You can usually maybe drag them out for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, depending on what you do every day. So because I'm just typing all the live on day, I'm not doing a lot of like activity really. I can usually make them stretch out, and if you lose one, you can kind of like stick another one on in between until I can get some more. So I have been loving it. I did through February use these quite a lot because I had my nails done up until about Christmas and then a little bit after Christmas, and then I was like, I'm just gonna have a break from it. It's also pricey to get your nails done every 3 weeks, like, oh my lord. Anyway, so yeah, Elegant Touch nails, they've been the best ones that I've found to stick on nails so far. They last a while, they have lots of different like varieties of them, and yeah, love those for February. Next thing is like a 2-parter thing, or like there's 2 of them. Basically it is the, oh my god, I keep dropping things. The Original Source brand or product, I don't know what you want to call them. I was in Coles picking up some stuff and these were on sale, and I am a person who really is an advocate for making sure your body is exfoliated, like your body, not just your face, because I feel like people always forget about exfoliating like in the shower and stuff like that. So I picked up the 40 Real Zinky Limes, which is 100% natural fragrance, and it's a shower gel obviously. And then I also picked up a Daily Scrub Blood Orange, which is obviously like a body scrub, like exfoliant. So because it's just kind of a scrub, it's not exfoliating, it's not as rough, but it does, like, you can feel it, like it works in skin. So depending on what kind of mood I'm in and how long I have to get ready, I usually use them both. So I'll do a bit of an exfoliate and then I'll go in with the lime. To be honest, I bought the lime just because it smells really good. But I have noticed a difference in my skin. It feels a lot softer. It's a bit more rejuvenated. Feels hydrated. That's the word. That's such a good word. I love the word hydrated. But yes, my skin feels more hydrated. It feels healthier. Luke's been using it as well, and I've noticed a difference in his skin as well. And they just smell really nice. But you can get them from Coles, Woolworths. I'm pretty sure they sell them everywhere. I saw them in like Kmart. They had a really big, massive bottle of this in Coles the other day, and I almost bought it. And I was like, but basically, I only bought these in February, and I've almost like run out of them. But yeah, they're pretty cheap most of the time, I think. Just like when you go into like Coles and that, they have like sales on, but for the different scents. Like they're not always, it's not like, oh, original sauce is on sale. It's like, no, just the lime one is on sale. Why are they not all on sale? That's my question. I don't know. Anyway, those two for February have been loving. We'll probably try different scents and things like that. But the blood orange scrub, definitely will be going back to that a lot. I need to make sure I put this back in the shower. Stay. Second last thing, again, it's like 3 things, but it's the same thing. Perfume. I'm a big perfume person, as I've mentioned many times. I used to work in a perfume store. I never used to be a perfume person, and then I got a job there, and it kind of went crazy. Which all the girls said actually that they weren't perfume people, and then they got jobs there, and it was like, now we just can't stop buying perfume. So I'm gonna I kind of rediscovered this. Obviously it's in my perfume collection, but I'm pretty sure everyone does this, where they go through a phase where they wear the same perfume all the time, and then they switch up another one, and then they just wear that one all the time and whatever. So I kind of like picked up this particular one. So it's Katy Perry, and I can't remember what it's called. Oh, this is the Spring Awakening or something. I don't know. I'll have to find out and put it in the down below. But this one smells, if anybody really likes Marc Jacobs Oh So Fresh, this is literally like exactly that smell. So this kind of smells exactly like that. This is what I wear kind of like when I'm going out somewhere nice, because it's quite fresh, but because it's like a springy smell, like it makes you feel, this is a really weird way to explain it, but this perfume makes you feel clean. Like you put it on and you feel fresh, you feel clean. It's not a super strong smell, which is why I wear it for when I'm going out somewhere nice, because you don't want to be like overwhelmed with perfume smell. But because oh, maybe it's on the back here. Why do they not write what it is on the back? That's so annoying. I know it's spring something, but I just can't remember. Spring oh shit. No, that's the other one. Anyway, point being, because I started using this one again, I thought, oh, I should probably try the other one. So I have, I think I'm only missing one. It's like a purple one, like this, but the glass is purple. And that's the only one. She does have that Mad Potion one that's come out as well, but it's really sweet, like really sweet. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I prefer the Killer Queen collection. So obviously I've got the original, ooh, no, this fell down. The original Killer Queen, which I think is the first one that I bought. This is like the 3rd bottle. Oh, it smells so good. This is like the 3rd bottle of this I've gone through. I bought a little one, and then I bought lots of little ones, and then I got this one as well. And then this one came out just before that spring one did. Revolution, I think this one is. Oh, there we go. Royal Revolution. And this one is just like, I have never smelled anything like this in my entire life. And it's like, honestly, they all smell so different. So there's like a fresh smell. I think Killer Queen's like more of a musky smell, like a woody smell. And Royal is, it's a little bit sweeter. It's quite a sweet smell. Like if you put too much of this on, you're kind of like giving yourself a headache. But I've never smelled anything like this before, and I'm in love with it. So yeah, I've kind of rediscovered my Katy Perry perfumes, and I've been using those a lot through February, just because they're really good for that kind of weather as well. When it's humid, you just want to feel like fresh and you want to smell nice all the time. So those are all really good ones for when it's hot and sticky and gross. Yeah, awesome. Perfume. Yeah. So the last thing I'm going to chat away in your ear about is my kind of random thing. Oh, I didn't just break it. I mean, it wouldn't be a favourites video without like a candle in it though, right? So I kind of purchased this beautiful candle halfway through February, or like towards the end of February, but I was like, I'm going to talk about it anyway because I've literally used so much of it already. Oh my lord. This is my all-time favourite scent. So it is, I can't even read it. Lemon myrtle is the smell. So it's, if you've ever like lemongrass, is kind of exactly what this smells like. So They're very, like, I think they're actually, I don't know if they're the same smell, but they're kind of up there, the same smell to me. So I don't know if they're supposed to be the same or if they're different ones, but anyway, point being, they smell the same. So they stopped selling the lemongrass candle in dusk, which is where I normally get my candles, because they go through phases. They have different scents that come out, so they get rid of them and they don't come back, which is really upsetting. So I went to your Money Markets with Luke not too long ago, and I purchased this bad boy. So this was $20 for this big candle, which is awesome. And it's just, like, obviously it's just white, which I really love, and it's not too over the top, and it's got a cute lid, and it's honestly smells, it's my smell, like it's the smell. So I will literally have to go back there every time I want this candle, because they don't sell it anywhere else. There's like a little candle outlet store in Westfield now, near where I live, and they have like really good smells, but it's lemongrass and ginger, so it's not quite the same, which is really upsetting. But yeah, this is it. This is the smell. So I've been burning that rather frequently through the end of February, beginning of March, but I'm putting it in this favourite because I just have to talk about it, because candles are our life, really. Like, what would you do without them? I just don't even know. So yeah. Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yum. I should do a candle haul. I feel like I don't think I've done one, have I? No? I don't think so either. I'll do one. Anyway, now that I've blubbered through your ear, they are my February favourites for February 2016. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do love making favourite videos because, I mean, this is the second one I've ever made. It's not like I can say I love making them. But thus far, it's good because obviously you guys get to see what I'm using through the month, and like things that I've purchased that I'm trying, or whether or not I like them or not. I should do like this wasn't my favourite through the month. I might do that. Do like a counter video where it's like, these are the things I bought in February that I didn't enjoy. I don't know, let me know if you think that's a good idea, because I might give that a go and maybe do that for next week's video. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and like and share, of course. And let me know what your favourite things were through February and what you're enjoying through March. I don't know where you are in the world, but in Australia, it is autumn now. So we just finished summer in February, now we're on to autumn, to be honest. It's not much of a difference. Due to global warming, our weather has gotten really strange. So when I first arrived in the country 11 years ago, summer was like rainy, and then February, it would be like December to January would be quite rainy, and then like February would be like humid and gross, but then the start of December would be like that as well. So it's like January is kind of rainy, December and February would be like humid, and then you could define the seasons a lot more back then, but now it's kind of like everything just blurs together. So today it's like cloudy outside, but it's not cold, and it hasn't rained yet. So there you go. So yeah, I don't know what's, depending on the season, people tend to enjoy different things in their favourites videos and all that sort of stuff, depending on the season, I suppose. So we'll see what March will bring. I did kind of go on a bit of a haul shop today, and I do that quite frequently. I should really do a Kmart haul video for you guys, because every time I go to Kmart I spend at least $100 and I get a lot of stuff. So if anybody, I'm a big Kmart person. They're actually building a Kmart right near us, which I'm very excited about. Anyway, I've loved it on now. Now I've gone off into a tangent about Kmart, like what. So I'm going to let everybody go, and I will see you all next week for another video. And everybody enjoy your weekend. If it's the weekend when you're watching this, enjoy your week. You know, we've all got to work. I have to go back to work on Monday, so hooray for me. But thanks guys for stopping by, and I will see you all next week.